Hey y'all, good morning. Look, or afternoon, whatever it is. I didn't go to work today, y'all, and I'm looking a hot mess. Look, I had to call out today because I was not feeling well today. Excuse the bonnet, okay? Excuse the bonnet because I am just toe up today, y'all. But look, if this is your first time joining me, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when the girl blow another video. And leave me a comment. And hit that subscribe button. Okay, don't be hitting it. And then a week later, remove it. Hit it. Okay? And enjoy the content. And if it's something you want to see or talk about, let me know. But hit that subscribe button. Go on and do that. Maybe I should take my bonnet off, huh? I am not feeling well today. I don't know what happened. Look, yeah, I better take the bonnet off. Look. Whoo, child. Drinking I went and got me a Starbucks. This is a hot mocha, non-fat milk, extra shot, no whipped cream, and no foam. I cannot stand that foam. Look, I hope y'all enjoyed the live last night. I couldn't do no video yesterday because I was trying to finish that test. I had to turn it in. She lets you take 2 home. So this next one we got to do in class. So I got to read. I skated through with the last 2, because I was able to bring it at home. So I was able to look and, Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all having a good Friday. I'm going to be in this bed trying to recuperate. I think I ate too late last night or something. I got a lot, I got a lot going on in my life, with school and work and him, and trying to be there emotionally and being supportive for my daughter. It's like, I feel like I got a lot on me. I got a lot on my plate because I have to listen to her, and I don't mean to say it like a chore, but that's your child. I don't care how old they get, so I have to, so I have to be there for her and try to be supportive for her. And then if you're in a relationship, you got to be supportive for that person, emotionally and all this stuff. And it's just like, I just feel like I have nobody to, fall on. It's just, I'm just at the end of my rope. So I woke up this morning, I have vertigo real bad. And for some reason, I woke up this morning and I have it severely. When it comes, it comes. Okay. And it's like you can't hold your head up. It's like I don't know if you know what vertigo is. It's like you feel like you on a roller coaster, but you're not. Like everything is spinning around. And I must have jumped up too fast this morning or moved my head too fast. And so it's like I'm delirious. Okay. Just delirious. And and so I'm just going to kick back today and just try to get myself together, my head and stuff. And then this week was hard, because I was on the phones all week and everybody just be, I try to put my earplugs in and not be, towards the end of the day, I was laughing and stuff, but everybody got their own moods that they be in. And then they want to throw their mood off on you, and you come in, folks come in with their attitude or whatever they're feeling, and then they throw it off on you, and it's just, I'm just so tired. Anyway, y'all, I really enjoyed the live last night, and Molly was like, something you said really resonated with me. In other words, just in case y'all, in other words, it hit her at home. And she was like, when you said be careful of who you let in, and it's really not too much more I can say because I did a whole video on it. But she want me to touch on it again. And what I meant by that, if you didn't see the video, be careful who you let in. And the reason why I said that on that particular video, because I was talking about someone that I know that jumps around from relationship to relationship to relationship. And I've been knowing her for a long time. And so I said that because not just her, the person that I know, but different people, sometimes they get into relationships, and when things don't work out, they break up, and then they don't spend time with themselves to be with self, to get to know who you are. They jump out of one relationship and just meet the first person they meet. They just jump right into that relationship. And I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm not down and, but I'm just saying the point I was making in that particular video was to be careful who you let in. Even if it's a companion, if this is a man watching a woman watching a man, whatever. Friends. Sometimes you can let friends in your circle, you can let friends in your life, you open up yourself to them, you tell them your business, you open up, and you think that you have somebody that you can talk to and that will give you some good advice or just listen to you. And then they use everything against you. When they get mad, they use all your business against you, or they judge you. Okay? Or you get into a relationship and you really don't know that person. Okay? And after a while, you get to finding out, who is this person? You wake up, you be like Tamara said, sleeping with the enemy. Okay? You have to be careful who you let in. And your body is your temple. It says that in the Bible. My grandmother used to say that all the time. I taught my daughter that. Your body is your temple. I swear I was a hard parent. And my daughter stayed a virgin until she was 20 years old. Well, 19 or 20. But I used to always tell her, your body is your temple. Your virginity is something sacred. It's special. You don't want to just give that away because you could never get that back. You want to be careful who you let inside of you. Okay? And when you have sex, it's supposed to be a sacred thing. It's supposed to be one union. And when you have sex with somebody, your body fluids, his body fluids, you guys are going into each other. And he's releasing all his spirits, all his everything inside of you. Have you noticed when you be with somebody for a long time, you start thinking the same? It seems like y'all start looking alike. And you start having the same ideas because you're becoming one. And you start having the same ideas. But what if his ideas and the way he is really isn't right for you? And you've been with... Let me give you an example. I have an uncle that was married to his wife for over 35 years. Almost over half of her life. And that she was there for him through thick and thinner. Not thin, thinner. And I'm just using that as an example because that's how I am. When I love hard. Most women do. When you love hard. Men do too. And they were young when they first got married. You know what I'm saying? They had kids and everything. But somewhere down the line, they lost each other. They lost themselves. And sometimes you can grow apart from somebody. But you stay together for the sake of whatever. The kids, the sake of the marriage. You don't want to feel like a failure. It could be tons of reasons why you stay together. Tons of reasons. But he was doing some things and she started changing. She was upset. She started doing things that was out of her character that she didn't mean to do, but she was just so upset. And she was just so upset and hurt by the things that he was doing. And the only way she can get that anger out, the only way she can get back at him is to do things that hurt him. Little things, little antagonizing things. Okay. But she was just like him. They became the same. And she's still fighting the spirits off of that man. Still fighting it off. She still got some of his ways. She's still fighting it off. And she became another person. She lost herself. When you start feeling like you losing yourself, because I'm telling you, I'm feeling like that now in my situation. Because at the stage in my life, I'm too old to be going through some of the stuff that I feel like I'm going through. You know, I know it's life, but sometimes you be feeling like, I can't do this. I should be traveling. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. You know, but back on that, she started doing little things like messing with his car, you know, not really doing nothing dangerous to it, you know, not hitting the tires, but like throwing mustard on it, you know, ketchup on the windows, just doing little things like putting the stamp. He was a stickler. Back then there was a lot of, you mailed your letters and stuff. You had stamps. Okay. And she would put the stamp upside down, you know, just little stuff, just to mess with him because she was angry and upset. She was acting out. And then he was just say, look at her. She this, she that. She don't do this. She don't do that. Yeah, but she's mad. She's trying to get your attention. Okay. But when you hop around from relationship to relationship to relationship and you get with somebody else, you have to be careful who you let in your house, especially if you have kids, and in your body. When you laying up, when you having sex, when you make love or whatever you want to call it with somebody, he's releasing all his spirits into you. All that's going inside of you. Okay, not only his spirit, but you don't know what else he got going on. Okay, his spirits. You don't know what that man been through years ago when he was younger. Your body is your temple. You have to be careful who you let in, who you share the most sacred thing of your life with. You can go get some new boobs. You can go get you some new arms, some new booties. But you can't get a new you. A new you. All that stuff is exterior. Your body is your temple. We're talking about interior, inside. And you're giving yourself, when you open your legs and lay down with somebody, you're letting someone inside of your temple. The most sacred thing, you're letting somebody in. And they're releasing all their spirits and everything inside of you. You're giving yourself. When you make love, when you open your legs, you're giving yourself to that person. That person needs to be worthy of that. Your body is your temple. And you need to be careful who you give that to. And your heart. You got to be careful who you give your heart to. Because everybody ain't going to appreciate and love your heart the way you need it, the way you deserve it, the way you want it to be. When you meet somebody, you know how you meet somebody and you get this eerie feeling? And you be like, nah, that's just maybe I'm tripping. No, you're not tripping. Don't disregard that. Keep it in the back of your mind. But it's a red flag. Because that's a gut feeling. When you pay attention to them gut feelings, when you get them gut feelings, that's a sign from God or the universe or whatever you believe in. That is your sign. That is your red flag to investigate more, to take your time. even with friends. You think you have a friend, a girlfriend or something, or a friend that you talk to and you open up to, and they be on the phone with you, or they be right there with you, just listening, giving you advice, telling you what to do. And then as soon as you hang up, they calling somebody else. Or I had a situation where I had called somebody and they was like, oh, I'm tired, call me later. But they heard in my voice I was crying. All of a sudden, they wanted to talk to me because I was crying. They wanted to know what's going on. All of a sudden, you want to talk to me now because you think I got some information. You want to find out some information. You got to be careful who you let into your circle, into your home. Because when you let somebody into your home, sometimes you sacrifice your peace, your serenity. You have to be careful who you befriend these days. I remember when my daughter was little and I was looking for a daycare center for her because I was working 2 jobs. Well, at this time, I wasn't working 2 jobs, but I was working weird hours early in the morning. And I needed somebody to watch her in the morning, get her on the bus, and then watch her in the afternoon when I got home. And when I went to go interview these daycare centers, I would take her with me. Okay? Because if you go by yourself, of course they're going to be nice to you. They're being interviewed. Okay? But you want your kid to walk in and feel the aura. You want them to walk in and feel the environment. I remember this one time I went to go visit this daycare center. And when I walked in, I felt something. It was weird. I've never felt that before. And my daughter was like, you know how a kid be small and they just be like holding on to your leg? She would not let my leg go. And I was like, and I went in, we sat down and she sat next to me. She wouldn't get up. She wouldn't walk around. The lady wouldn't show us around. When we left, my daughter was like, oh, Mom, I don't want to go there. I said, I'm not going to make you go there, baby. About a month or 2 later on the news, what she was doing to them kids. Take your kids with you when you go to daycare centers. Let them meet the people too. Don't just go interview them and then bring your kid there later. You can go first by yourself so you can get your feel of it. But before you make that final decision, let your kid go in there too. You got to be careful who you let watch your kids. You got to be careful. If you already got kids and you about to get with somebody, and when your kids say they feel uncomfortable with this person, take heed to that. Take heed to that. Listen to your kids. Talk to them. When you pick them up from school. I remember times I used to just pop up at the daycare center. Okay? Pop up at the school when she got older. Just pop up. She look up, I'm right there in her classroom. I just pop up on her. Pop up on the teacher. Pop up on the daycare center. I would just pop up. Leave work early. Because when I was working at the call centers, if the calls were like slow, they would let you go home PTO. You wouldn't get paid for it, but the calls were supposed to let you go home. Sometimes I would do it and pop up. I'm one of them, I'll pop up on you to see what's going on. Pop up on her if I think she acting up. Make sure she stay in line. Pop up on the teacher. I used to go through her backpack every Sunday, once a week. I look through her backpack. I look through her little notebook pad and see what she's doodling. See what's on her mind. When they get to doodling and writing stuff, hearts, I love you. And Lord, I was looking through all her little stuff. Meet the parents, the kids that she was hanging out with. I was one of them kind of parents. You got to be like that these days. But look, she wanted me to touch on that some more. I did a whole video on it, but she wanted me to say that again last night. But look, just want to give you that. I want to give that for Molly. She wanted me to say that again because it's true. You do got to be careful. You do. You got to be careful who you let in to your temple. Okay? Into your life. Into your temple. Okay? The other day I was mad about something. My feelings was hurt. I don't know what he did, my dude. He did something. It may not even be, I can't even remember. So it must not have been that much. But whatever he did, it hurt my feelings. And I was mad. My feelings was hurt. And he got the nerve to get mad that my feelings was hurt. I said, and then I started feeling a certain type of way. And I said, wait a minute. I own my feelings. These are my feelings. I have the right to feel the way I feel. They're mine. If my feelings get hurt, they're my feelings. I don't have to justify my feelings. If you say something to me that hurts me, I have the right to be hurt or happy or whatever it is. That's the one thing can't nobody take from you is your feelings. Don't justify your feelings. If somebody does something to you that offends you or hurts your feelings, you have the right to feel the way you feel. You don't have to answer to someone that your feelings is hurt. You know what I'm saying? They're yours. When you die, that's the one thing can't nobody take from you. It's your feelings. You're going to die with your same feelings. How you felt about whoever before you die. They still going to be with you. You just won't be here to tell them. But you're going to, everything, your soul is what you take with you. You take your soul. You take your feelings. You take everything you felt inside with you. You take that, the hurtness, the happiness, the sadness, whatever it is. You take that with you. And you only get one life. If you crap out on the scratcher, you can go back to 7-Eleven and get you another scratcher. And scratch again and keep trying again. But you can't try again with your life. So be careful who you let in. The one thing that the only chance of living you have, you only get one. And when it's over, it's done. You only get one chance at this. One chance. So if you feeling like you're not happy in your current situation, do whatever it takes that you need to do to make yourself happy. And I'm also saying that to myself. And sometimes, I said this before in another video. I said this before. I repeat myself a lot. Sometimes in life we have to make decisions that are not comfortable for us in the beginning. But in the end, it will work out. It's just like when you going to remodel your house. You got to tear it down before you build it up. And when you tear it down, everything's just all over the place. It's just messed up. It's in a disarray. It's in a disarray. It's just all messed up when you start tearing it down. But when you start building it up, and once you're done, that's what you waiting on. The end result. It's going to take some time, y'all. It's going to take some time, y'all. Yes, it is. I took me some headache, some dizzy medicine today. I have never been able to ride on a roller coaster. I think looking back now, when I was a kid, they never knew. See, a lot of things they didn't know about back then. I remember I was in a school choir because I love to sing. I was always in drama class. They called it drama class then, but now it's called acting class. I was always in that, performing arts, and I was in choir. And I remember this one time I was on a choir stand. I was doing a solo. I was singing, and I got dizzy, and I was actually going like this. My whole body was swinging like this. I mean, swinging like I was about to fall. And the principal was in the front row. He ran up, jumped on stage, and grabbed me. I had vertigo then. I was stressed out over the practicing. It was around Christmas time. It was doing a Christmas concert. And I was stressed then. And I had it then. I was in the 5th grade? 5th or 6th grade. I was still in elementary school. But I was in the 5th or 6th grade. I had vertigo then. And they just said, oh, she's just, they always throw it up. Oh, she's just, maybe she ate something, or she's just, I had vertigo. I had vertigo then before it was called vertigo. So this is something I had for a long time and didn't know about, y'all. And I must have woke up this morning with it. I must have got a lot of stuff on my mind. Okay? I got a lot on my plate, y'all. I can't wait for school to be over with. I really can't. I really can't. But I hope that I touched on that subject for you, Molly, a little bit more. I went deeper in another video. I don't know what video that was. I was ranting and raving about something. And I was talking about that, being careful who you let in your temple. Being careful who you let in your circle as far as friends. Be careful who you let in your house, okay, around your kids, around you, okay, around you and your temple. You can't just lay up and have sex with just anybody and everybody, because you're taking in all their spirits are going right inside of you. Not to say any diseases or anything else that they may have. Sometimes you got to stay by yourself, be alone sometimes to get to know yourself again. Come back to who you are. Find out the things that you want to do in life. Come back to you. Find yourself. Because sometimes in relationships, you can lose yourself. You can lose yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video this morning. What time is it? Oh, this afternoon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, I'm going to be home today. It won't be no problem me coming back. Well, actually, no, it's not even noon yet. It's around 10 or 11, I think. Look, I'm going to eat me some spaghetti for lunch and some more for dinner. Okay, because I didn't finish my spaghetti last night, so I'm going to come back later. I'll be home all day, so it ain't going to be no problem. But look, I hope you guys hit that subscribe button. I hope you really enjoy my content. And I want you to get involved and email me. My email is on my bio on my page. Okay, and it's also in the intro. And I want you guys hit that subscribe button, get involved, share my videos, and leave me comments. Okay? But until later, I want you guys to have a beautiful day, and I see you in a little bit. Peace out. Oh, wait a minute. Stay sucker free. Peace out.